Hi everyone. So for this week's lesson, you are going to be making up your own game and you can be as creative as you want. And I want you guys to find out fun ways to use the materials that you have. And it's also a good way to be like more interactive with the art that you make and have us other people also be interactive with it when they do play your game. So, some questions that you should ask before you start creating your game um, is what is the game about? So, I would recommend writing in your sketchbook or whatever paper you have, like a little summary about what is your game about. And also, like, how do you win the game? What materials do you have that you could use to make up your game? And what do you need to play? Where can you play? If you are playing outside, then obviously you have like a lot of more room. If you have like a small space, then I would recommend, making like a smaller game. Um, Also, like, what are the rules of the game? So I would recommend writing those down too. So you could go as simple as you want with the game. If you want to have it be a more simple game, but you work more on like the art side of it and the design of the game, you could do that. So these are just like simple ball games that if you have a ping pong ball or a marble, any type of like small ball, that would work well with these. So you could make like a maze for your ball so that you can like tilt it and then the ball would go, whatever direction. If you have a straw and a ping pong ball, that's also really fun because you can move the ball with the straw. Um, or any really like any light piece of like paper or really light object you can move by blowing into your straw. And you can see like here the maze, they have some mazes that are made up of like cut up paper towel rolls. Other ones are made out of straws. You can also use Play-Doh. um, you can use like a shoe box or any box you have really. um, and then you can see this one is just like rolls of paper and then you just toss the ball in, so that could be your game too. Also, like where you catch the ball in the cup, and you can think about different ways that you can decorate your cup. And like you can see here with the recycled bottles, they made one look like a shark. um, so that would be a fun idea too. There's a lot you can do with recycled bottles as well, like just like catching balls in there. um, and yeah, just think of like have fun actually creating the game and making it look really cool. So another option is you could make up your own board game. So you could completely make up your own, or you could make up a version of a board game that already exists, like Monopoly or Candyland. And if you're playing with your family, you can make like little players that look like them. Also, if you have any games that like you were gonna give away, you could paint over those and then just like draw on top of it too. So another option is if you have sidewalk chalk, you can make a bunch of sidewalk chalk games. So here are a few examples. So there's like hopscotch, but you could make your steps as creative as you want. Like you could draw lava outside of it. Um, you could like spread out the steps even further away so it makes it more challenging for you. And think about ways that you're decorating like each step so that it looks really fun too. You could also make like a huge chessboard out of chalk. So another thing you could do is the sidewalk itself or wherever you're drawing the chalk, like that could be your board. So like you would be a player inside of that board game. Um, and that could be fun. And you could have like ladders, like chutes and ladders, and you could like physically like yourself go move across the board game with whoever you're playing with. If you don't have anyone to play with, you could also just play by yourself. You could like each step you could time yourself like how fast you can get through your game. So have fun making up your own game. I also made a Padlet wall so that you can share your art on there if you want to. You can share the games that you make now so that people can have more ideas of what games they can play. And also, if you just want to put up your other art projects that we've done these past weeks, that could also be some nice inspiration for everyone. Or you can just keep sending me pictures as well. So have fun, and I miss you guys. Bye.